Hey guys, so if somebody sent you a screenshot of this, what if I told you you were looking at one of the richest players in Rust? Not talking about Sulfur here. We're talking Steam inventory skins in Rust. Now, a huge chunk of the value of this screenshot would be coming straight from the weapon that they're holding, the Alien Relic SMG, taking up a massive portion of the value from this screenshot, coming in at a whopping $1,690 US. I will be talking later on in this video about why these things are so expensive, so stay tuned for that. But first of all, let's run through what else makes this screenshot the most expensive in Rust. These Forest Raider road sign gloves will set you back 16 bucks. And you may not be able to tell it from the sleeves, but I am wearing the skeleton hoodie, which sets you back $22. And there's also even money laying on the floor. This Rust Island car rug will set you back $38, Soviet rug $38 as well, and rubber hazard mat $32. Next, we've got a couple sleeping bags here, 3 to be exact. We've got the horror bag, which is a whopping $491, freshly dug grave bag $337, crime bag $57. Just to make this thing a little bit more homey, decided to throw down an antique dining table, $23 skin, and a few rugs on the ceiling, panda and a teddy bear rug, $50 and $6 respectively. And who doesn't want to add some nice Christmas vibes going on in the middle of the summer? These Christmas lights will set you back $110. Moving on to the loot room here, you may not noticed, but this bar up here is the specific skin color for the Chop Shop garage door. You may be able to guess why this one is so expensive, but we'll cover that later on. Now let's open that back up. Let's move on to our recently nerfed trinket, the Twitch Rivals trophy, going for 100 bucks. And why not throw a blue Rustige egg in here too? That'll set you back 33 bucks. And moving on into our actual loot room here, we've got the Box from Hell, Neon Boom Storage, Ichtaka Treasure Box, and Molten Visage Large Box. These will set you back 30, 27, 26, and $14 respectively. And we had so much loot, we needed a little bit of extra small wooden box storage with the cargo heli storage, first aid box, and small medical box that costed $20, $13, and $8 respectively on their own. What's a good expensive base without some nice armored door security? This piece of metal that most likely belongs in a jail cell and is 100% sure to keep raiders out of here, right? Well, this is gonna set you back a C note, exactly $100. Now into our cooking and vending / locker room. We have our Dragon Furnace cooking up our sulfur for us, 28 bucks. Our Rocks Black vending machine, which we're just using for some extra storage. This thing set us back $36. And just in case we are getting raided and need to gear up quickly, we've got our Muertos locker, which ran us $24. And the grand total of all of these deployable items in your base, if I'm adding up all of this correctly, comes out to a total of about $1,740. Funnily enough, just about 60 bucks over the price of the actual Alien Relic skin. But why are some of these skins so freaking expensive? To show you guys one of the reasons why these skins are so costly, we're gonna have to turn the lights off in the base. And there you go. As you can see, they glow in the dark. And almost every single player at Rust despises nighttime, except for people abusing filters and ESP hackers. The Alien Relic Custom does the same. It glows in the dark, but that's not even close to why it's priced over $1,000. So there are actually a lot of large box and small wooden box skins that glow in the dark. This includes, but is not limited to, neon boxes, the small cargo heli storage wooden box, glacial visage, molten visage, which is just the red version that you guys saw earlier, dragon horn, and of course, Box from Hell. I know I'm going to be missing a few boxes here, but you guys get the idea. This concept also applies to a few of the sheet metal doors. With the glacial visage and going deep sheet metal doors, there's tons of other doors that glow. I'm not going to list them all off here, but funnily enough, the most expensive sheet metal door, coming in at 18 bucks, is the trophy pirate door, which doesn't actually glow in the dark, so it's more of an aesthetic thing. Here are some of the armor door options with Door from Hell, Molten Visage, and Hellgate over here on the left. I think it looks pretty cool actually. Now that we've seen a bunch of glow-in-the-dark boxes, door skins, and deployables, enter the AK Glory skin. First glance, this thing might not look like anything special, especially if you've only seen it in the daylight, but once the sun sets, you'll realize why this thing is priced at $211. Check out that iron sight glowing perfectly so you can see exactly where you need to aim. Now a crosshair overlay could help you out as well, but nothing beats the iron sight on these glory skins, easily telling where you need to aim. This is also available for the semi-automatic rifle. However, not as prominent, but it still does glow in the dark, and this is actually really useful for the SAR. I mean, imagine aiming like this and you don't have a crosshair overlay. You can tell exactly where you need to get that headshot. This SAR skin will set you back just about $48. So I'm not going to list off every single item that's glow in the dark in Rust because I don't want this video to take a week. But a couple more include the lava pick, salvaged pickaxe costing $13, and the dragon glass stone hatchet coming in at $15. You can tell everybody in this game is obsessed with glow in the dark because of how crappy nighttime can be in Rust. The next reason some of these skins are priced so high is based on visibility. Enter the Incarceration Armored Door. Literally the only armored door that you can see through the hatch on. This can be used to possibly spy on door campers, but it can also be used against you for enemies, raiders, to look into your base past what's behind the armored door, and they can tell how much explosives to bring or if they're blasting into a loot room. So this thing could actually have negatives that outweigh the positives, so make sure you're careful where you put it. But coming in at $100, it's not cheap to see if anybody's door camping you. Unfortunately, or fortunately for some situations, your bullets will not shoot through this latch, even though it looks like you have a perfect line of sight to the outside world. You're still gonna have to open it. This is also the case with the Chop Shop garage door, which will run you $56. You can see through, has its pros and cons, but cannot be shot through. There's a few more garage doors that have this similar attribute, and they're also up there on the top tier of expensive garage doors. Onto the freshly dug grave sleeping bag skin. This thing will run you $337, and really the only reason it's so expensive is because it matches the terrain. And nobody likes being killed, waking up to an F1 screen that your bag has been destroyed. So a little bit easier to hide and for people to come and destroy. Now, is it worth over $300? You decide. You can apply this same logic to the Forest Raiders skin outfit, which is just going to help you blend in the forest area, plus the whiteout snow and in the subsequent snow biome. Now, to explain why the Alien Relic and some other skins are so freakishly expensive, I can really only theorize here, but there's one thing a lot of these have in common, and it's that they were released a long time ago, so many less players were able to buy them, especially for the custom SMG, which was a terrible weapon when this skin was released for it. It also glows in the dark, which can add to the cost, and it does look pretty sick. But I think you do have to add up all of the factors to come out with a $1,700 skin. It had to have been released a while ago when not people were buying skins. Maybe the weapon that it's been released for has been buffed, glows in the dark, and overall just looks like a pretty nice skin. You add all of these things up and you come out with a $1,700 custom SMG skin. We can also apply this to the tempered MP5, plus plenty of other skins that don't have any specific functionality, but just look cool and have since risen in prices astronomically. This will set you back $410, and the Big Grin face mask skin seemingly has the same reason as well. Finally, that brings us to the most expensive and rarest item in Rust, which is the Punishment Mask. Now, when this thing was released, it was only available to purchase for a few hours. Before FacePunch removed it from the store due to copyright, they were either being proactive about an impending copyright being filed, or one had actually been filed on this thing. Now, I couldn't find the exact answer. If anybody has a source on that copyright information, I would love to know it, and please tell me in the comments below. But hardly any of these get sold nowadays, and the last one being sold 2 weeks ago for $1,800, which is just about $100 over the Alien Relic custom skin. Now, I'm not a financial advisor, but these things have only risen in price. But should you invest in them, you're gonna have to make that decision on your own. Personally, being a big fan of Rust, obviously, I own a few high value skins just because these things never go down in price. More of a trophy for my Steam inventory. But yeah, you guys will have to make the decision on your own for that. Anyways, that's all I've got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And a quick shout out to my 5x Rust Academy servers if you guys want to counter me or get in some PvP action. They're going to be wiping when this video is published. I hope to see you guys there. Have a great wipe, and I'll see you guys soon.